but like everyone plays Lucian and he plays a lot of other stuff too. Is that really a
So you're a man of the people is what you're
pocket?
saying. You're just echoing the sentiment that the people have.
I'm just saying pockets are pretty
And mid lane even backing him up. It seems like Sentinels will be able to secure the first Drake of the game. XU hits 6, but won't be nearby. He's actually not even walking towards that dragon to spot it out. Instead, just going to go for his Raptor. So Habak ahead in the clear and faster to the objective on the Nocturne. Not too shabby.
All right, we'll see which level 6 jungler.
Last week on the Cassante, on the Kennen, both of those looked like he was kind of the rock on the team. And even last summer when he came in, it was like a breath of fresh air for Dignitas having this top laner.
Here we go.
Now he's got his jungler behind him. Impact, slice and dice, throws up the Dominus, has flash available, and XU will go in with the Cyclone. Impact in trouble. Big heal, though, with the Q. First blood, the Photon, traded back 1-for-1.
So it's first blood kill?
Yeah, and as Dragon started here by Sentinels, I also want to highlight that that was a 1-for-1 for Impact in a 1v2. This is what he was known for back in the day. And last year, not the best showing from Impact. We kind of memed about it, you know, worst year ever for him as a player, stats-wise, versus his MVP year the year before. So we actually made this graph of like, where is he right now, currently based on last week, and already here. I wanted to lean like 6, maybe 7. I landed on 6. As the final score in terms of like worst year ever to MVP.
You get like 2 6-7s per day, okay?
Well, okay, the first one was not mine. That was Chat's.
Okay.
That was Chat's, and just me echoing it for them. As a dive comes in from Ignar right now here on the Rahel, all alone under the turret, as Ignar will tank up all the shots. FBI with the kill credit.
Okay, well, he's just spamming old emotes as soon as he makes a misplay. Here we go,
I want everyone looking down at this dive here. Photon in a 1v3 needlework. He fancies himself an outplay. Almost deletes Huhi right there, but will survive. Meanwhile, Impact facing his own dive in the top lane. It's XU and Palafox this time around. He does survive as well, so 2 dive attempts, but Dignitas go for round 2. XU, does he have the damage to actually take him down? He does. Dignitas execute the dive.
Yeah, repeat play here with the Alistar ultimate is going to be enough to tank the turret. Easy pickings there for Dignitas. Tower, though. First tower bonus, Kangas, goes over to Sentinels back in the game. First tower, yeah, a little dangerous for him up there, though. He was messing around on Nocturne side of the map.
Yeah.
And this is what we're looking at for Champ Select. The Nocturne hovering on the side lanes is going to be a very big issue. Impact's going to have to give this tower up since his jungler is on top side.
Committing onto it right now. The shuffle back. Darkwings was taking up turret. They looked for the knockwave combo.
So she can't really side lane. Azir has a lot of authority to go to side lanes, has so much mobility, also has flash advantage, also gonna get the Rift Herald. Where's he going with that sucker though?
That's not your side of the map. Okay, I was worried for a moment. FBI.
Maybe it just, the timer ran out and it just popped out.
Maybe that was a miss. Yeah, you know what? We'll ask him later. Either way, the Herald will not charge onto the mid turret. Dragon is up. Sentinels starting up the fight. As Darkwings does not have flash on the Orianna, could be a target right now, trying to use the ball as a flash forward from Hui to get the engage. That is Dragon secure for Sentinels. They don't need to take the fight. They got the objective. His needlework will come out from Photon. Dignitas are still here. XU goes back in. Cyclone, the rest of the team's not behind him, though, as Paranoia comes out. No one from Dignitas could follow up. Humbach goes back in. Impact now gets shuffled back, but Rahel found the angle in, finds the kill, and Sentinels get even more as FBI will fall. The Dragon plus a clean.
They take out the Azir.
Oh, and we're back to live, and there's even more carnage, Kobe, as Rahel finds another kill. 2-1 and 2. Didn't see how Ignar got into that position, but Sentinels are off to the races now.
Honestly, the race is like half over too. There's the one dragon coming up in 3.5 minutes, and like they just got so much for Dignitas to work with either. So Sentinels, they have full authority to just send a Nocturne Orianna combination on these Dignitas carries.
And now another Nocturne wave! Yeah. The Knockwave lands on the 3. Yeah. Sentinels find the play. Double kill to Rahel, who he will take one as well. And Baron is on the Rift.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like you kind of got what you deserved there, walking around up mid lane with no flash, buddy.
And it's perfect timing. I mean, that was 20 minutes on the clock, as now even Impact is winning the 1v1 on a Photon. Flash over the wall. Impact continues the chase. Needlework for the slow, but in comes Huhi underneath the turret trying to lock him down. But Photon will survive. Doesn't matter. Sentinels, they just wanted the big purple.
Then with Nocturne vision cut off, like they can't see you anymore.
Yep.
So now they're thinking, well, maybe we overextended. Did we send too much?
Yeah.
Maybe we sent too much.
Is there a Renekton behind them? Is there a Rakan behind them? All these different variables when you don't have that information. Sentinels, though, keeping their mid laner alive. Darkwings has now regrouped with the team. They're sieging mid with their Red Bull Baron power play, and will take down a tier 2.
The strategy is you hold hands, you know? You got to get a buddy.
Oh, you get the buddy system.
Got to get a buddy to go explore the darkness. This is Dragon Soul Kingdoms, by the way.
This is Dragon Soul, uncontested. Dignitas cannot find an avenue in. At least they're not confident enough to walk up and push their way in. Sentinels, they pick it up. 4 dragons in a row at 23 minutes into the game, and they still have Baron for a little longer. So Dignitas, I mean, they're at this point kind of looking for a miracle, as the gold lead is well in Sentinel's favor, plus all the stats they get from the dragons.
Well, what are we going to cook up here, Dignitas?
I mean, maybe a counter engage, who he did go in with the quickness.
Let's see. I mean, Azir is 2 items with Flash and Zonia, so maybe Palafox sees a line.
I mean, right there, he goes for it. Right as you call it, Kobe. Shut down on the Darkwings. No flash out time around. Lights go out again. Hambach cannot get the kill onto XU. FBI's unleashed. Flashes over, but Rahel holds his ground. Palafox couldn't quite get in range. Now Impact on a big flank.
Oh my God.
Dignitas have to make fast work on the right side because Impact's coming in. Flash for the kill onto FBI. Palafox feared up by Hambach. Impact knocked up, but Palafox knocked down. Impact with the double kill. Dignitas trying to get their top lane and support out of there. Sentinels with the Dragon Soul are just too strong in these fights. It was a nice look from Dig. They found the pick on the Darkwings, and maybe they actually have more in the tank. Low health bars over Hell and Hambach.
They saw him.
And in comes XU. The Wukong on the flank now. Finds Hambach. Spell shield can't get the kill. And Impact now trying to play bodyguard, teleport in from Darkwings, who was the first to fall, stunned up on the Photon. And Rahel gets that snipe for the shutdown. Photon.
Otacon throws last year. Can we get some Baron throws to replace the Otacon throws that we're missing now?
Right now, Sentinels are holding the line here as Impact again always threatening, but this time Ignar is there to match him. XU is spotted. He's separated from the rest of the team. Darkwings will see him, the paranoia to turn the lights off, and that is just Baron secured. It's going to come down to a fight afterwards, and the knockwave on FBI! 80 carry out before the fight even kicks off proper. Huhi knocking up the follow-up of Photon as Impact yet again holding the line. Nice interrupt from XU on Rahel ulting in there, but it is not going to stop him. Domination from the bot laner of Sentinels, and domination from Sentinels as a team. They have played this one clean, and now with their second Baron are looking to close it out.
Okay, Knockwave with Infernal Soul, that that damage, wow, that FBI just got instantly deleted there. Look at that, I think his barrier was up. It's up now, at least while he's dead. So I don't know, maybe there's a couple more seconds on it, but don't even know if that would have made a difference because he got insta-deleted.
It's one of those games where I think, I mean, you're not going to build
more
Zonia's.
there.
Yeah. Rahel did, now that I got to see it again in the replay, he ulted into the Wukong who was already using the Cyclone. So maybe if he hadn't self-CC'd himself, he could have gotten a little more done. But who's to say, either way, still in favor of Sentinels right now. 10K gold lead as they're pushing Dignitas back to their base. Hambach and Huhi now going back in onto Ignar. They get the Alistair ult, and he still almost dies. Ignar's going to have to walk all the way back. Hit by one Void Seeker. Can he get hit by another one? Oh, no.
Here it comes, the 10,000 gold lead Baron team. All right, Dignitas. You're gonna need some magic now. What do you got? Tower's deleted. They're going for it.
Another engage comes in from Huhi. Now they're Nocturne and Paranoia yet again. Palafox does find a shuffle, but it's Zonia's by Rahel. The 80 carry still healthy on Sentinels as Impact is fighting under Nexus turrets. Double kill the Darkwings and a team fight ace to Sentinels. They closed out week 1 with a loss, but they're starting week 2 with a game win. Sentinels go up 1-0 versus Dignitas.
Orianna Nocturne. Very successful.
Very successful.
Very successful here for Sentinels. Nice opener to the series, but